Have you ever heard music, especially if it's live and somebody's not singing quite on key? Kind of drives you crazy. You're going, that's just not right. It's just not in harmony. Well, that's how it is a lot of times with us and Jesus. We're not in harmony. I want to talk to you about that today in your morning cup of inspiration. Years ago, I was a session singer and singing and doing musical recordings. And while we were rehearsing the song, especially if it was a unison part, we'd all be standing around one mic and we'd be singing the song and go to this unison part where everybody's singing the same note. Well, I would take the note and just bend it a little bit flat or just go a little sharp just above it, just enough to hear it flutter. The note's fluttering. It's like the airwaves are fluttering because it's not right and it's disruptive. It's not right. Of course, the engineer's going crazy trying to figure out where is this and who's doing it, especially since we were around one mic. We weren't on separate mics. And it was a joke, but we would do that, or I would do that. And it just shows you that when you're not in harmony, not in sync, how disruptive it is. In Amos 3:3, the Bible tells us that can two walk together? This is what the Lord was saying to Prophet Amos. Can two walk together unless they are agreed? That's the same as that fluttering note, isn't it? We have to be in agreement. But when I read this, I looked at the original language of Amos, and what together means is being in harmony or in harmony. So I was thinking about when I'm walking my dogs. We have a big field here behind us, and it goes way down the road, and I'll get out there and let my dogs off the leash and let them run, and they'll walk up next to me and be with me, and then they'll wander off a little bit and do their thing and then come back again, and then they'll go off. And there's times when I just have to turn around and call them, or I have to stop and wait and see if they're coming, and sometimes I have to go and nudge them, or sometimes I have to go and put the leash on them and pull them out from wherever they're at. But that's when we get back into harmony, and that's how it is when we're with Jesus. See, we'll stray. We can go off and do our ways, and He's waiting for us. He watches us. He'll call us. If we're listening and we're in tune, we'll hear Him and we'll get close to Him. There's times when we'll wander off and He'll have to come get us, just like the shepherd did when he left the 99 to go get the one sheep. But when we're back together, we're in harmony with each other. Or in 1 John 2:6, the Bible tells us, he who says he abides in Him ought himself also to walk just as He walked. And that's what Jesus wants us to do. He wants us to walk with Him, be in harmony with Him, be in step with Him, be in unison with Him. And we should want to live as Christ Jesus did. We should want to walk as close as we can to Him and be by His side and just hang on to Him. Because He's there for us. He's there to lead us. He's there to be with us, but He wants to keep His arms wrapped around us. And the only way to do that is if we are walking in harmony and walking in step with Him. God bless everyone. I hope that blesses you, and I look forward to seeing you again for another morning cup of inspiration. Have a wonderful day.